Today I'm meeting everyday pets with chaotic abilities and biological hacks that make humans look like NPCs. Your cat isn't cute, it's a stealth-based predator pretending to be a roommate. They can jump 6 feet, they survive falls from 32 stories, they see in the darkness, their paws detect earthquake vibrations, and they can rotate their ears 180 degrees. This animal could end you in your sleep but chooses to knock cups off counters instead. Dogs don't just love you, dogs can smell your emotional state like a walking mood rig. They can detect fear, stress, sadness, and happiness. They can smell diseases, they know your schedule better than you, and they hear sounds 4 times farther. This thing knows you're sad before you do. Hamsters look adorable, but they're secretly hyperactive athletes with chaos energy. They run 5 miles at night, they store food in their cheeks like backpacks, they fit through holes the size of a coin, they sense danger before you hear anything, and they remember mazes for weeks. They don't run because they're bored, they run because their brain is permanently in survival mode. Rabbits are cute, but they're also spring-loaded escape artists. They can jump 3 feet high, they can see behind them, their ears rotate independently, they can outrun most dogs, and they can die from loneliness. And here's the twist, rabbits don't panic because they're weak, they panic because evolution made them hyper-aware. Parrots don't just mimic you, they understand tone, intention, and social dynamics. They can live 80+ years, they remember voices, they judge you, and they form grudges. Parrots don't copy you for fun, they copy you to bond or to roast you. Turtles are slow, but they're built like biological tanks. They can live 100 years, they recognize faces, they breathe through their butts.
What? What?
Their shells feel touch, and they survive extreme conditions. This is a reptile that could outlive your entire family tree. Rats are way smarter than you think, like way smarter. They laugh when tickled, they can swim for 3 days, they remember faces, and they show empathy. And rats don't just learn, they teach each other. Snakes don't need legs, they're built different. They see heat, they smell with their tongue, they dislocate their jaw, they sense vibrations, and they can go without food for months. And snakes don't chase you, they calculate you. Pigeons are way smarter than people give them credit for. They navigate using Earth's magnetic field, they recognize themselves in mirrors, they fly 9 miles per hour, and they can find home from over 1,000 miles away. It's basically a flying compass. Ferrets are pure mischief. They steal things for fun, they sleep 18 hours, they squeeze through anything, they stash objects, and they play fight like toddlers. Ferrets don't hide things randomly, they have favorite hiding spots. Guinea pigs evolved as prey animals in open grasslands, which means their bodies and brains are designed to detect danger long before it reaches them. They have 11+ vocalizations, they freeze when scared, they can't vomit, and they need friends to survive. Everything they do from freezing to bolting to vocalizing is part of a survival strategy that kept their wild ancestors alive. Chickens are far more advanced than people realize. Their intelligence is accidental, it comes from a million years of evolution, social complexity, and the fact that chickens are descended from one of the most successful lineages on Earth, dinosaurs. They remember 100+ faces, they understand cause and effect, they communicate with 30+ sounds, they experience complex sleep cycles, and they demonstrate advanced problem solving. The husky's behavior comes from a combination of intelligence, endurance, and strong communication instincts inherited from their Arctic ancestry. They scream instead of bark, they escape everything, they run 100 miles, they're too smart for their own good, and they argue. Sloths move so slowly that algae literally grows on them. Sloths are so slow, predators like jaguars and eagles often don't even notice them. They're basically nature's AFK players. They can also hold their breath for 40 minutes, survive falls from 100 feet, and turn their heads 270 degrees. They're not slow because they're weak, they're slow because they mastered the art of doing nothing and surviving anyway. If animals had esports teams, African wild dogs would be undefeated. These dogs have the highest hunting success rate of any predator, a communication system better than most group chats, a social structure where they care for injured members, and a strategy so coordinated it looks scripted. They're basically the Avengers of the savannah, except they don't argue every 5 minutes. This tiny creature lives in the desert where everything wants to eat it, but the kangaroo rat has evolved into a parkour master. It can jump 3 meters straight up, dodges snakes mid-air, survives without drinking water its entire life, and kick with enough force to stun predators. Scientists filmed one dodging a rattlesnake bite in slow motion, it literally did a backflip. If mythical creatures were real, the harpy eagle would be one of them. This bird is massive, wingspan 7 feet, talons the size of a grizzly bear's claws, grip strength enough to crush a bone, diet, monkeys, sloths, and anything that looks at it wrong. They're so big that when people see them for the first time, they think it's a person in a costume. Everyone knows cheetahs are fast, but the details can make them even cooler. Cheetahs can go from 0 to 60 in 3 seconds, make 90-degree turns at full speed, accelerate faster than most sport cars, and use their tails like a rudder to steer. Their spine works like a spring, their lungs are oversized, their heart is massive. Cheetahs aren't just fast, they're biological race cars. Flamingos stand on one leg for hours. Scientists tried to figure out why and discovered something wild. Flamingos actually balance better on one leg than 2. Their bodies lock into place like a tripod. They don't even use muscle, it's all passive. They're also naturally pink from eating shrimp, able to drink boiling water, and capable of flying 35 miles per hour. The lyrebird doesn't just mimic other animals, it can literally copy anything it hears with scary accuracy. It has been recorded imitating chainsaws, car alarms, camera shutters, laser sounds, construction drills, other birds, and human voices. And it doesn't just copy the sound, it copies the rhythm, pitch, and timing perfectly. Electric eels can generate up to 860 volts, enough to stun predators, knock out prey, day, light up LED panels, and even stop a human heart. They can also control the strength of the electricity like a volume knob. The shoebill stork has a built-in intimidation engine on its face, a giant shoe-shaped beak designed for grabbing anything that moves and staring into your soul while you're doing it. When it hunts, it stands perfectly still for hours, waiting for the perfect moment to strike, not moving, not blinking, just judging. It can snap its beak with a sound that resembles a machine gun, hunt lungfish, baby crocodiles, and monitor lizards, strike with an insane accuracy after standing frozen like a statue, and tower over most birds with a 4 to 5 foot frame. Scientists say the shoebill's calmness comes from confidence. It knows nothing in their soul wants to test a bird holding a medieval weapon-looking beak. The axolotl looks like a smiling aquarium pet, but is hiding one of the most broken abilities in the entire animal kingdom. This creature can regrow almost any part of its body, not just limbs but organs, nerves, and even parts of its brain. It can regrow legs, tails, spine, and heart tissue, repair its brain like it's replacing a battery, heal without leaving a single scar, replace damaged nerves with perfect accuracy, and it stays in its juvenile form forever. It literally never grows up. Scientists study axolotls because their regeneration is so advanced it feels like cheating. The platypus looks like nature tried to build an animal from memory and got halfway through before giving up. But don't let the goofy design fool you. This thing is secretly overpowered. It's one of the only mammals that lays eggs, as a duckbill, a beaver tail, otter feet, and somehow still manages to be dangerous. The male platypus has venomous spurs on the back of its leg that can inject a toxin strong enough to incapacitate predators. It can also sense electrical signals like a living metal detector, hunt with its eyes, ears, and nose completely closed, deliver venom that causes weeks of agony, swim with insane agility using its webbed feet, and detect prey buried under mud without seeing you. Scientists still argue about how this animal still exists. It breaks so many biological rules it feels like a prank. Leafcut ants look small and harmless, but they run one of the most advanced societies on Earth. These ants don't eat the leaves they carry, they use them to farm fungus, making them one of the only animals besides humans that practice agriculture. A single leafcut ant can carry 50 times its own body weight while climbing vertical surfaces like it's nothing. It can build underground cities with millions of residents, grow and harvest fungus like tiny farmers, carry leaves bigger than its entire body, communicate using chemical signs, and work together with perfect coordination. Scientists study them because their colonies function like miniature superorganisms, efficient, organized, and unstoppable. So yeah, the animal kingdom isn't just lions and tigers, it's full of creatures that can break rules, bend physics, and casually flex abilities humans can only dream of. Every animal we talked about today is a reminder that the world is way stranger, smarter, and more powerful than we ever give it credit for. And the crazy part, we barely scratched the surface. There are thousands of creatures out there with abilities we haven't even discovered yet. Nature isn't just cool, it's creative. If you want more wild animal stories, Lego stop motion facts, and cinematic breakdowns, hit that subscribe button and enjoy the Geo Lego community.